Jack Barry and Dan Enright were two of the most successful television producers of the 1950s. They found early success in the world of game shows with the likes of Tic-Tac-Doe, Concentration, and 21, to name a few. Their success would be shortened thanks to some questionable practices. Many producers controlled the outcomes of the program, feeding contestants right and wrong answers to maximize drama and to ensure that the right contestant won games. In 1958, the infamous quiz show scandal broke. Though many people involved with the scandal resumed their careers, Jack Barry and Dan Enright were made examples of. Both men were exiled to American television for a short time. Dan Enright moved to Canada to produce some shows, and Jack Barry worked local television at stations in California and Florida. However, in 1972, Jack Barry received his second chance thanks to CBS, as they agreed to buy The Joker's Wild, a quiz show with a slot machine, created and hosted by Barry himself. In 1975, Dan Enright joined his old partner and the producers relaunched Barry and Enright Productions. The Joker's Wild ran for more than a decade on CBS and in syndication. Barry and Enright then revived Tic-Tac-Dough, which became another long-running favorite of game show fans. They also produced brand new game shows as well, with the likes of Break the Bank, Hot Potato, and Bullseye. Today we celebrate these great pioneers of game show greatness as Grandma Studios, in conjunction with MVG Productions, proudly presents the Barry and Enright Cup. Now, here are your hosts for the program, Turd Ferguson, Travis Coulter, and Jason Myers.
Tonight's episode of Get Mark Leota a New Wheel of Fortune set will not be seen tonight, or ever, so we may bring you this special presentation. Because it's Barry and Enright Cup night in America.
Yes, it is.
This is night number 18 out of 20. We're near the end. I don't want it end. But as they say, all good things must come to an end. So sadly, but fortunately, I say we go ahead and do a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the show.
Yeah.
Have some fun.
I guess.
Make somebody famous.
Meow.
And that too.
I
I don't even want to know what that was, but okay. We go in.
From Grandma Studios inside of MVG Productions, here's the game where knowledge is king and Lady Luck is queen. It's the Joker's World. And now, here's the host of our show, Jason Myers.
Thank you, Turk Ferguson. Thank you, everybody here in the studio. Thank you, everybody that's watching live on YouTube right now and everyone that's going to be watching later on. Welcome to night number 18 of the Barry and Enright Cup here on MVG Productions. So glad you could join us here tonight. It's a little bit sombering in a sense that we're getting near the end of this tournament, but we still have a lot of money to try to give away. We still have a lot of money to try to total up in the jackpot, which I believe currently stands at $295,000. Somebody will correct me on that one, I'm sure, later on. Ah, I got it right. Yay! I got it right. $295,000 in the jackpot, and we could easily stash another $50,000 in here, possibly tonight. But first, we got to start with the Joker's Wild, as always. And we got to start with our returning champion and his opponent. So, Turd Ferguson, tell us who be who.
Well, Jason, our returning champion with winnings totaling $2,500 is a college student from Ripon, Wisconsin. Please meet Scott Michels. And his challenger is a director of rectal escape room design from the set of To Catch a Predator. Please deal with Peach Cockwagon.
turns that table. Peach is known for having an ever-revolving wheel of last names. And this week, just wow, Peach. Tell me you didn't spin that wheel yourself. I take that as a yes. Peach, welcome back.
Hi, Jason.
How you doing tonight?
Obviously, I've been finding new and creative ways to drive a resident asshole up a wall.
And are they working?
Evidently, yes.
Well, whatever you're doing, I would say keep at it, question mark. Unless the resident asshole decides to take it out on you backstage, then at some point you're just gonna have to know when to stop. But in the meantime, Peach, it's been a minute since we've seen you here on the Joker's Wild. And last time, if I remember right, you were on the champion side of the equation. Now you're on the challenger side. Does it feel weird sitting on that side?
No, not really. I'm used to this territory.
Are you used to it? Okay. You got a tough opponent here in Scott Michels. You've been in the champions spot before. You've knocked out champions, I believe, in this game before. You think you can do it again?
I don't know how I did it, but I'll see if I can't do it again. I'll give it my best shot, of course.
Indeed. We wish you the best of luck tonight. We also wish the best of luck to our current champion, Scott Michels. How you doing?
Doing all right. How you doing, Jason?
Okay. You had to kind of prop yourself up on the podium there for a second as Peach was getting introduced. You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just that intro plus this game scares me because last time I was on this side, I got triple jokered without even a spin, so I'm scared.
Yeah, this game is unpredictable as all hell, but still, this isn't the first time you sat over there as champion. You think you can keep your championship though?
I really hope so. I want to sweep the night so next week I can come into this game going for a car.
Well, we wish you the best of luck in that endeavor. Good luck to the both of you as we turn your attention over here to the board where we talk about the categories you both are going to be facing tonight. And they are design, initials, the groovy 70s, geography, and finally, literature. Of course, as you both know, a single in each category is worth $50. Get a double, it's worth $100. Get a triple, it's worth $200. Get a natural triple in this case, you'll win the natural triple jackpot, which was reset to $250 last week after somebody claimed the natural triple jackpot during the bonus round of all places. Peach, you're the challenger. Get it started.
My pleasure, Jason. And yoink.
Yeah, design, Joker, and initials.
I will start with initials for 100.
Start with initials for 100, okay. Your initials question, I will let you know that every question in this category, I will give you the initials. You tell me what they stand for. In this case, Peach, we're looking for former President Harrison, W.H. Harrison, that is. What does the W.H. stand for 100 bucks?
William Henry.
William Henry Harrison is right for 100 bucks. Score 100-0. Scott, it's not a shutout.
Oh my god, I can do this. All right.
You got this, Scott.
Yeah, initials, Joker, and design. Just a reversal of what Peach had.
I will do the same thing. Initials for 100.
Okay. Your initials are AWOL, AWOL. What do the initials AWOL stand for 100 bucks?
Oh god, is it away without official leave?
not it. Plus time ran out on you. Peach, there's $100 if you can tell me.
I was thinking AWOL was absent without leave.
That's the AWOL we're looking for. You got it right for $100. $200 Peach. You got all the monies. Let's see what you can do this time.
For now. Just imagine my hand is on a one-armed bandit reel. Yeet!
Yeah, geography, literature, and a joker.
I'm going to try geography for 100.
Geography for 100, first time in that category in a long time. Peach, your geography question. How many countries in North America are located south of the equator? For $100, how many?
I think 0 countries are south.
And I think you're right for another $100. $300 Scott. He's pulling away, and he's pulling away fast.
Yeah, I need triple jokers. Spin them.
Yeah, geography, a pair, and a triple if you want it.
I gotta take the triple for 200.
For 200, all right. Your geography question, Scott. In what country is Loch Ness located in? For $200, what country is Loch Ness located in?
The United Kingdom.
I need you to be more specific.
Is it in Ireland?
Not Ireland. Peach, this will give you $200 and a win if you could tell me what country is Loch Ness located in.
Loch Ness, home of Nessie, is in Scotland.
Scotland is right, and you got the win.
Well, good try, Scott. Nice game.
Yeah, nice game. Wow.
Peach, you got $500. You're a new champion. You're going on to face the devil in just a second. Scott, I know you didn't want to get shut out by way of the jokers, but unfortunately you got shut out in a whole different way.
Yeah. God, that AWOL question I should have known because I had it the other day and I think I said the same thing I said tonight.
Yeah, sometimes the brain farts happen at the worst possible times, but lesson learned, we hope.
Yeah. Absent, not away.
Yeah, absent without leave. Always keep that in mind. In the meantime, Scott, you're not leaving out of here empty-handed. You got the $2,500 you came in with, and we'll give you $50 as a consolation prize. Thanks for playing on the Joker as well. Did you enjoy your time as champion?
I did. It was short, but I liked it.
And I know we're gonna see you before the end of the season. We hope.
I'll be back for Bullseye.
Can't wait to see you.
If he comes back for Bullseye, I wouldn't put it past him. In the meantime, everybody, give it up one last time for Scott Michels.
Yay. Yay.
When we come back, Peach is going to look for a new last name and try to take on the devil and see if he can take us for everything we got. Can he do it? We'll find that out right after this. More Joker's Wild on the way. Welcome back to the Joker's Wild, part of the Barry Enright Cup here on MVG Networks. If you're tuning in at this point in the show, well, here's the tail of the tape right there in front of your face. Peach managed to sweep Scott 500-0, and is our new champion and has earned the right to face Lucy. Peach, you ready?
I'm ready.
Well, drive that cock wagon over here. We're about to face Lucy.
Right behind you, my friend.
Well, Pete, you already know what the deal is. Get to $1,000 without seeing Lucy's ugly mug pop up on any of these reels. Not only will you get the money, but you'll also earn a nice little prize package that our own Turd Ferguson's going to tell us about. Turd, take it away.
Well, that's right, Jason. First, you'll be adding a touch of elegance to your home with a beautiful set of Mikasa crystal wine glasses. This exquisite set includes 6 handcrafted glasses, perfect for entertaining guests or enjoying a quiet evening at home. Second, you'll also be enhancing your home with a brand new Zenith 19-inch color television. This state-of-the-art television features a vibrant color display, advanced technology, and a sleek design, making it perfect for your home entertainment needs. You'll need to also get some movement in, so to keep you fit and active, we're including a Bowflex home gym. This high-tech exercise machine features multiple resistance settings, a variety of workout options, and a compact design, making it perfect for your home gym. Stay motivated and reach your fitness goals from the comfort of your own home. Finally, you'll be enjoying a 6-night stay at the luxurious Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise in Alberta, Canada. This incredible vacation package includes round-trip airfare for 2, deluxe accommodations in a lakeview room, and breakfast each morning. Explore the stunning beauty of the Canadian Rockies, enjoy outdoor activities like hiking and canoeing, and relax in the hotel's world-class spa. Peach, this prize package is worth $4,800.
Very nice.
Peach, have you ever been to Calgary?
Been to where, Cali?
To Canada.
Canada. I never stayed there. I've passed through it on as a layover to London once or twice, but that's about it. Says that's all experience in Canada at the airport.
Well, now you got a chance to actually go there and stay for more than just a couple of hours.
I would like that experience. Yay!
I was gonna say, like, you're kind of hesitant to go to Canada now. What the hell?
Maybe. I don't know.
Is it because of Mark?
No, not necessarily. I don't think he's the issue here.
I'm not even gonna ask. I'm just gonna say good luck to you. You know what it takes. Get to $1,000, and hopefully Lucy doesn't pop up. If you have a fear of the devil at any point, you can always take the money and run. So whenever you're ready, give those reels a spin.
All right, yoink.
We start the out with 225 and 50, 275 right out of the gate. Need another 725 in order to claim the trip. Take the money and walk away, or
I think I can manage that. I'm gonna try for more.
Try for more, all right? Whenever you're ready.
All right. And yoink.
We got 150, 225 more. There you go. 650.
Like that progress. Another spin just like that. We can manage that, right?
350 away. Take the money and run. Keep going.
Gotta go for it.
Going for it. Let's get 650.
Come on. And yoink.
We got 200, 200, and 150. That's a win.
Although I will add, I would rather see Dave Standish.
Well, now you're going to get to see him. You're going to Canada. You got the $1,200. You got the
Yay.
big prize package. You got the $500 from the front game. We add all that up. That gives you a total of how much, Turd? It sounds good to me. As our statistician confirms it, $6,500, and you only got one win. Not bad for one win. Good answer, Peach.
Oh, you were getting my response to that.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm going to Canada.
He's going to Canada. He's getting on the cock wagon. He's heading over to Tic Tac Toe to defend that championship.
I wish you the best of luck over there, Peach.
Thanks, Jason.
And when we come back to the Barry Enright Cup, Peach is going to defend that championship against a new opponent on tic-tac-toe. In the meantime, we will see you later on for more of the Barry Enright Cup.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Vivitar's innovative 450 PZ camera, built-in 38 to 70 millimeter power zoom lens, and sophisticated electronic flash. Beautiful pictures from scenics to portraits from Vivitar. Academy Broadway sleeping bags, air mattress, and fire retardant 2-person A-frame tent with carrying bag. Quality products designed for the great outdoors from Academy Broadway. Travel Pros Crew Series, the original rollerboard luggage used by 200,000 airline crew members worldwide. Pilot designed, flight crew tested from Travel Pro. And a member of our studio audience will receive Labeling's a Breeze with the Croy labeling system. From binders to badges, mailbox to maps. Makes durable, professional quality labels for home or office from Croy. Oh, hey, I didn't see you guys there. But sure, I'm glad you're here. Why is that? Nah, I don't know. Something about this tic-tac-toe night in America. This is the 18th time we've done this, and it never gets old. So let's get right to it. Let's not waste any more time, because I'm afraid if we do, then Neil Sternitsky may start his own production company and call it Grandpa Studios. It'd be 50% less teeth, but still.
Wow, tell me how you really feel.
Well, if you don't get that joke, then you're never going to get it anyway. So, all right. So here we go, Travis, in 3, 2, 1.
From Grandma Studios inside of MVG Productions, it's everybody's game of strategy, knowledge, and fun. It's tic-tac-toe! And now let's welcome our host of tic-tac-toe. Welcome, Turn Ferguson!
Thank you very much there, Mr. Travis Coulter. As always, welcome back here to Tic-Tac-Toe, very proudly a part of the Barry and Enright Cup. This is our 18th episode, so we may actually get one right this time, but I'm not holding my breath. Well, we know that we have got a new champion that's made his way over to us from the Joker's Wild, and he has got a challenger that's going to see if he can take him down just as quick as our champion took down Scott Michels. Travis, tell us about those contestants, please.
All right, our champion returns with dollars. He's a casino finance worker from Minnesota. Please welcome Peach Cockwagon. Our challenger comes to us from New York, and he's a news writer. Please welcome Kyle Hershon.
Our announcer, Travis Coulter, a man of few thoughts and even fewer cognizant things to say.
Whatever.
Yeah, so we've got, as Travis would tell us, Peach Cockwagon with us here as our champion. $6,500 is what he has made his way over here with us to, just a little bit more than dollars. So yeah, Peach, welcome to Tic-Tac-Toe.
The Fitness Grand Pacer test is oh wait, wrong show.
Yes, that
Hey,
would
Ted,
be
happy-
that would you'd be over on the pilot set for the whole 19 yards for that one. So unfortunately, you're not there. for both yours and my sake. Yeah, $6,500, and you spared no time whatsoever taking down Scott Michels. What the hell got into you?
I think the question is really just like for all intents and purposes, fell my direction. That's all I can say.
Yeah, well, and definitely nothing fell Scott's way, which is kind of odd because I feel like anytime I play him in any games, everything goes his way plus some. So yeah, lucky for you.
You never know sometimes. Yeah, ordinarily. I mean, I've had plenty of experience facing him. He's like an absolute beast on trivia for sure.
Yeah. I'll say real quick. I put some people out in the live chat are talking about we're still using Cockwagon. Yes, tonight that is Peach's name. If you would like, any of you out there in the live chat would like to be a part of giving Peach his new last name for next week, you can feel free to send in any possibilities to futility.com. That could also possibly get you on the reboot of Win Jason Myers Money. And yes, it would be a reboot. So yeah, feel free to do that. But yeah, Peach, so you've got a good challenger that you're looking to take on here. Any concerns about this one?
Kyle, can I give you a hug before we start?
No, don't touch me.
Okay, fine.
Yes, from what I hear, Kyle likes to keep his hugs between Mr. and Mrs. Met. He's hoping eventually he'll get he's hoping to get twins out of it so that one ball could be the winning number and one ball could be the third strike.
And then one so can hit bumps for days, especially on April 14th when I go to see them at Target Field.
All right. Well, we will definitely wish you the best of luck there, Peach, as we meet your challenger coming to us from the world's trash can, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Harshawn.
Yeah.
So
I've heard worse.
On a scale of 9.5 to 10, how much is the city currently smelling like urine?
11.
That's what I figured. So yeah, Kyle, we of course know you are a massive New York Mets fan. And I know I saw that you were talking about getting to cover a special event the other day. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I got invited by the team to check out the brand new food options that they have at the ballpark, as well as some of the new giveaways that they're going to be giving away this year, and some of the new fun, exciting activities that the Mets could be doing, like the Mets mascot borough race. So there's going to be a mascot representing each borough of New York City. They're going to race around the ballpark.
That sounds like that's been done in some other places, or maybe it's just me.
Oh yeah, it's been done. It's literally the Brewers sausage race, but with pizza, skyscraper, a ferry boat, a subway car, and a giraffe.
You had Jose Cosrez when you said something about a sausage race. So yeah, Kyle, this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of your first times on Tic-Tac-Toe with me. Isn't that right?
I think this is the first.
Well, I know you've got to be pretty excited about that. Did you ever catch any of the, I know you wouldn't have seen it when it was first on TV, but did you ever really get into watching the old Wink Martindale version?
I have. I mean, I've played Tic-Tac-Toe like with other people for years, but yeah, I mean, I think I know.
Well, as our date of going live here, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're now 13 days away from the premiere of the new series with Brooke Burns. So we'll be interested to see how that turns out. Just like we'll be interested to see. Yeah, Brooke Burns. That reminds me of Q. So, but yeah, Kyle, we'll wish you the best of luck here on your first opportunity here. Ladies and gentlemen, there's our contestants. Of course, we are ready to play our game of X's and O's. Of course, our player's job here is to try to get 3 of those in a row, whether they do so horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. They're going to do so by answering trivia questions. And tonight they are in these categories. Nope, not those. Let's Let's try that again, but with less fail. Don't know why that didn't pop
Doing
up.
it live.
All right.
Do I need a hackbox code?
Let me look in the
That's one good
folder
thing
and
about
see if
the-
I didn't.
That's one good thing about this software, you could change it on the fly instead of having to shut everything down.
I was about to say we don't have categories this time, do we?
Right. So yeah, we're just gonna keep
What's
this
the
thing
category?
going. Now I see why it didn't work. So there was a problem with a little bit of copy and paste in here. So yes. So here's what we're going to do. We will come right back into this in a moment. We're going to go ahead and go to a quick commercial break just so you guys don't have to just listen to us yammer on. So yes, we'll be back here in just a couple of minutes as we get this fixed.
Tic-tac-toe. Be right.
Well, hey, look, here we are back already. Let's see if I can try my very, very best and not screw it up this time.
Doubt it.
All right. All right. All right, so now let's reveal our categories. Fingers crossed. Yay. All right, family geography, double or nothing, numbers, aviation hall of fame, potluck, athletes, movie synonyms, player pass, and cinematic presidents. So, of course, as always, we start with our current champion. He will have our first selection. Let's get to work, Peach.
All right, Turd. I'm going to start with numbers.
All right, numbers in the upper right-hand corner. Here is your question. Peach, what is the number of Tom Brady's Super Bowl rings plus the number of Jim Kelly's total Super Bowl appearances?
I'm going to say 11.
No, I'm sorry. That's going to be 10. 10. All right, nothing doing to start with. That puts Kyle in a good position as we shuffle. All right, Kyle, to you.
Let's go athletes in the center.
Athletes in the center, if it will let me pick that one. There we go. Athletes in the center. All right, so of course this is going to be a two-part question for you, and we'll actually make it a two-part question this time, and you will get some extra time to think about it. So let's get you that two-part question in athletes. There we go. All right. Known for his confrontational on-court behavior, what tennis legend finished his career with 77 singles and 78 doubles titles, the highest men's combined total of the Open era? And your second question, before playing 6 seasons in Major League Baseball and playing for 6 teams in the NFL, who became the first Native American to win a gold medal for his home country in 1912? Here's your extra time to think about those. All right, Kyle, your first one. Known for his confrontational on-court behavior, what tennis legend finished his career with 77 singles and 78 doubles titles, the highest men's combined total of the Open era?
That would be John McEnroe.
That's correct. And for the box and $300 into the pot, before playing 6 seasons in Major League Baseball and playing for 6 teams in the NFL, who became the first Native American to win a gold medal for his home country in 1912?
Jim Thorpe.
And you've got the center box.
Damn.
All right, we've got $300 the pot. We shuffle. All right, Peach, back to you.
All right, why don't I try my luck in athletes?
All right, athletes this time for you in the upper right-hand corner. We love that upper right-hand corner. Here's your question. What Olympic athlete had 65 consecutive victories in the long jump over the span of 10 years?
I do not think I know this one.
That'd be Carl Lewis. Carl Lewis.
Aww.
All right, Peach having a struggle here. Let's see if Kyle can jump on it as we shuffle. Kyle, back to you.
Let's go with the numbers in the top right.
All right, numbers in that upper right-hand corner. We love our upper right-hand corner. All right, here is your question, Kyle. What is the number of ghosts in Pac-Man plus the number of U.S. states that begin with the letter I minus the number of railroads on a Monopoly board?
Oh, boy, that's so fun. Oh. Yeah, no.
So we've got 4 ghosts in Pac-Man plus the number of U.S. states that begin with I. That's 4 more, so we're at 8. And then you subtract the railroads, which is 4, which puts you back at 4. Yeah, lots of 4s.
I thought too hard.
All right, nothing doing there. We shuffle. Peach, back to you.
All right. Let me try my luck with numbers once more.
All right, numbers, upper left-hand corner. They're trying to see if they can run me out of questions. Peach, what is a J worth in Scrabble plus the number of children President Trump has minus the number of permanent members of the United Nations Security Council?
I'm going to say 8.
So J is worth 8. The number of children President Trump has is 5, so that puts you to 13. And you subtract the numbers of the permanent members of the United Nations Security Council, which is 5. We subtract that, and you get 8. You've got the box.
You're right.
All right, $500 in the pot. Now we shuffle. Kyle, back to you.
Double or nothing.
All right, double or nothing in the upper right-hand corner. So, of course, here, Kyle, I'm going to ask you a question. If you get it correct, you can either choose to take that box and be done with your turn, or you can choose to immediately go for another box, and we will not shuffle the board when we do so. And if you get that question correct, then you will take both boxes, which could be something special for you if you are able to do so. So, here we go with your first question. What chemical element has the symbol H and is the most abundant in the universe?
Helium. Oh no,
No, I'm sorry. It's hydrogen.
hydrogen.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm speaking of, I felt the air come out of you right when you said it. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Unfortunately, nothing doing. 500 in the pot as we shuffle. Peach, this is your chance to jump back on top.
Back to numbers, please.
All right, back to the numbers again. Interesting strategy here, lower right-hand corner. Let's see what we can do with this one. Peach, what is the number of the Rocky sequel that pits Rocky Balboa against Clubber Lang plus the square root of 49?
10.
So that sequel number is number 3, and the square root of 49 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. You've got the box. All right, $700 now as we shuffle. Kyle, you're still in this thing.
All right, I'm gonna try double or nothing again.
All right, double or nothing again. I think I see where you're going with this. All right, let's see what you are doing here with double or nothing. Question number 1. What is the capital city of Japan?
Tokyo.
Tokyo is correct. So now, would you like to just take that box and be done with your turn, or would you like to go for another one, realizing that if you get it wrong, you lose both boxes?
I'm gonna keep my box.
All right, so you'd like to end your turn?
Yes.
All right, we'll give him that box. $900 is in the pot. We shuffle. Peach, back to you.
I'm going to have to try Aviation Hall of Fame because I want to try to block them. Let's do it.
All right, Aviation Hall of Fame. Peach, you're going to need to get this question right to have a horizontal block of Kyle. So here comes your question in the Aviation Hall of Fame. Peach, who was inducted into the National Aviation Hall of Fame in 1967 on the 40th anniversary of his historic solo transatlantic flight from New York City to Paris? So for the horizontal block of Kyle, name this aviator.
Charles Lindbergh.
And you've got your block. This game is starting to shape up a little bit. 1,100 in the pot as we shuffle. Kyle, back to you.
All right, I've got to go aviation for the block.
All right, you're going to try your hand at the Aviation Hall of Fame as well. You need this one correct to have a vertical block of Peach. So here comes your question. What 2007 inductee into the National Aviation Hall of Fame was also the first American woman in space? So for the vertical block of Peach, name this woman.
Sally Ride.
And you've got your block. $1,300 is in the pot. We shuffle. Peach?
Oh boy. Gotta try it. Aviation Hall of Fame.
All right, Aviation Hall of Fame. Need to get this one correct here, Peach, to have the diagonal block. Now we've went all 3 directions. So here comes your question. Peach, in 1973, the National Aviation Hall of Fame inducted what pilot who famously broke the sound barrier on October 14th of 1947? So for the diagonal block of Kyle, name this pilot.
I don't know.
Chuck Yeager. Chuck Yeager. All right, this game is not over yet. We'll see what happens as we shuffle. Kyle, over to you.
Movie synonyms for the win.
All right, movie synonyms. Yeah, you're not going to block yourself. All right, get this question correct. In movie synonyms, you will have a diagonal tic-tac-toe, $1,500, and you will become our new champion. Here comes your question. So with this, I'm going to give you a movie title that is in a synonym form. You're going to tell me what the actual name of that blockbuster movie was. Okay? So, your question? Absent with the squall. So for tic-tac-toe and $1,500, name the movie.
Gone with the Wind.
And you've got tic-tac-toe. Congratulations to you there, Kyle. You are our new champion. $1,500 is coming your direction. We'll be back to talk to you here in just a moment. But first, Peach, you had a great game going there with him. It looked like you had a chance. I know there was once where I saw you had a double or nothing set up to where you could have tried to take him out. You didn't go that direction. You went for the block, and unfortunately, it just wasn't enough in the end.
Well, I know that double or nothing presents the opportunity for some strategy that obviously I wasn't thinking of, but Kyle was, and he took advantage of it. Well done.
Well, hey, you did a very nice job in this game, no matter what. I think ultimately it was a slow start that got you. Kyle was able to get on top early, which is, from what I hear, that's what he likes to do. But yeah, so you
now can I have a hug?
Okay, fine.
Yay!
I've had a feeling that was going to turn into tongue. But yeah, so Peach, good job there. Of course, you had the $6,500 you came to us with. We give you $200 for each one of the boxes that you were able to earn, which is an extra $600. That's going to now take your total up for this run to $7,100. And our congratulations here from Tic Tac Toe.
Thank you.
And I'm sure that we'll likely see you back in the last couple of remaining episodes. But right now, we are going to take our commercial break. And when we come back here, Kyle Hershon is going to go up against our old pal Fluffy to see if he can add some nice cash and prizes right here on Tic Tac Toe. Don't go very far away. Welcome back, everybody, here to the Barry and Enright Cup. And I know you're probably saying to yourself, wait a minute, what happened to everything on the board? Well, I'm about to tell you. So, of course, we do our very best here on the show to make sure that we have that we've got the best sources of trivia and whatnot that we can have, but occasionally the stuff that we get does have the potential for errors. It happens on actual game shows. It has for a long, long time. And it was brought to my attention that one of the questions in the last round was flawed. Again, I went back and looked at my the source paper that I had for it. It had one answer on it, but the actual answer was slightly different. It was the question on Tom Brady's Super Bowl wins, and Peach's answer was actually correct. That would have changed the game significantly. So due to that, we are going to restart this game fresh. There is not a good way. There is not a good way to just go back to where we were in that place and time, because I'd have to review tape to figure out exactly where everything lied at the moment. So we're just going to start this thing out as fresh as we possibly can. So we're going to reopen the board with the same categories. And the way we're going to do this, we're just going to go right back to where we would have started the game where it was at. So, Peach, we start with you. Go ahead, make your selection.
All right. I'm going to start with movie synonyms.
All right, movie synonyms, lower left-hand corner. And here we go. There it is. All right. So, your movie synonym, steel chap.
Can't think of it.
That would be Iron Man. Iron Man.
Gotcha.
All right. Nothing doing there. We shuffle. Kyle, back to you.
Potluck in the center.
All right. Potluck in the center. So, of course, we know this is going to be a two-part question here for you, Kyle. Let's see if you can do it again and get the two-part question correct. So, here's your two-part question. First, we're going to ask you who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet, and your second part is what other famous play features the character of Hamlet? Here comes your extra time to think about it. All right, Kyle, so the first part there, we ask you who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet?
That would be William Shakespeare.
That would be correct. And for the center box and $300, what other famous play features the character of Hamlet?
Hamlet.
And you've got the center box. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, it is that freaking simple. All right, $300 is in the center pot. We shuffle. It's not just in the center pot, it's in the upper pot too. So, all right. Peach, back to you.
All right. I'm going to give double or nothing a shot.
All right, double or nothing, right-hand corner. Let's get you a question there. You know what's at stake with double or nothing. All right, let me go to a different little section here. My apologies. All right, Peach. The wide wall built along the banks of rivers to stop flooding is called what?
I think they call that a dam.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's a levee. It's a levee. Unfortunately, our friends James and Jason Myers know a little too much about the levees.
I'll let you down. I'm sorry.
All right. Still 300 in the pot. We shuffle. Kyle, back to you.
Double or nothing.
All right. Double or nothing for you in the lower right-hand corner. Let's see what we've got for you. All right, Kyle. What musical instrument does Grumpy play in Disney's Snow White?
That the flute?
No, he played the organ.
Really?
Yeah, the flute, that would be that would be a skin organ. All right. We shuffle. Peach?
Try one more time. Double or nothing.
Double or nothing for you, upper center. All right. What is the name of Beetle Bailey's sister in the comic strip?
Who, what?
What is the name of Beetle Bailey's sister in the comic strip?
Aunt Anthony?
No, it was Lois. All right. Still 300 as we shuffle. Kyle, back to you.
Cinematic president.
All right. Cinematic presidents in the lower right-hand corner. First time, I believe, in this category. So I'm going to give you the name of a president and the movie, and you're going to tell me What actor played that president? And the president may be real or fictional, and I will clarify when asked. So, yours here is going to be the 2006 movie Night at the Museum. And what actor played Theodore Roosevelt?
The late, great Robin Williams.
We miss him to this day. Robin Williams is correct. You've got the box. $500 is in the pot now, and we shuffle. Peach, back to you.
We're going to try former geography.
Former geography. That's right. In the upper left-hand corner, you need to get this correct to have the diagonal block of Kyle. All right. Your question. The country of Sri Lanka used to be called by what name?
Don't know.
Oh, wow. We got that right on the nose with each other. I may mispronounce this. Ceylon.
Oh.
Hopefully I got that right. All right. Oh, thank you. All right. 500 in the pot. We shuffle. We'll see what happens here. Kyle, over to you.
Ooh. Player pass for the win.
Play or pass for the win. All right. So, Kyle, get this question correct and play or pass, and you will have a diagonal tic-tac-toe and $700 and will be the champion. Here's how the player pass category works. So I'm going to give you a question. You can choose to answer that question, or you can pass and ask for another question, but then you will be required to answer that one. Okay? So, your question. What organ system does rhenology focus on? So would you like to answer that question, or do you want to pass?
I'll pass.
All right, you're going to pass on that one. So the correct answer on that one would be the kidneys.
Oh, sure.
All right, so you must answer this question. So, what is the name of the back portion of a horse's head? So for tic-tac-toe and $700, name that part of the horse.
That would be the pole.
And you've got tic-tac-toe. Wow. That was impressive. I can say I have never heard that term before myself. So well done by you there, Kyle. I know New York. I know that's a pretty popular state for horse racing, so it makes sense that you knew it. But yeah, congratulations. A little less money than you had coming out of the last one, but $700. We are going to do this for you since we did have to replay that. We will double that amount. So you're actually going to walk out of here with that win at $1,400. So congratulations on that. And just so anybody would know, had Peach won, we would have doubled his amount as well. Just out of fairness to both players. But we'll be back with Kyle here in just a moment. But we go over to Peach now. Peach, first of all, we would apologize to you for the error in the first game. Definitely apologize to you for that. But that's why we wanted to just immediately go ahead and get you back on. Since you were on a run, we didn't want to mess with anything on that. But unfortunately, this one was kind of a bit of a runaway.
Yeah, it kind of was, and it didn't help that I brain farted on that one question. I immediately thought of the right answer before I jumped the gun with the answer that I thought was right, and then it immediately came to me right afterwards, and it just ran away with that. That's kind of what happens sometimes. The questions giveth and the questions taketh away.
It's very true. I know there's been many a nights I have sat here and I've been watching people play games, and it's kind of that thing, just like when you're watching game shows on TV, you're screaming the answer at the screen going, how do you not know this? It's this. But then as soon as you go to play, there's something about knowing that you are under a time crunch that just at times can just lock your brain up. And then as soon as that buzzer goes off and the stress is gone, then boom, the answer comes out. It's the craziest thing, but yeah, Hey, like we said, you were a very good champion. Unfortunately, you're not going to have any extra money to walk away with here, but you do have the $6,500 that you were able to win over in the Joker's Wild tonight. Congratulations to you on that. And again, I'm sure that we'll see you back here before it's all said and done, but it won't be after the commercial break.
Right. Well, afterwards, of course, I'll make my best effort to come back, but we'll see what happens. I know there's a bunch of lovely people out here who would like to get up on that stage.
Yes, that is true. Well, thank you very much there, ladies and gentlemen. Peach Cockwagon. Make
One
sure
last time.
One last time for the Cockwagon.
Good night. And Kyle, good luck against Fluffy.
Well, and here's the thing.
Dragon butt.
The good news is that since we've already had some extra commercial breaks in there this evening, and Kyle was able to do that so quickly, we're not going to hold on to any extra commercial break time here as it is. So, Kyle, I know you got to be pretty excited with that win. So if you're ready, let's go on over here and let's face Fluffy right now. All right, Kyle, of course, you've got those 9 numbered boxes up there in front of you, and behind those boxes, we've got all kinds of stuff. We've got dollar amounts ranging from $100 to $500, as well as the words tick and tack. If you are able to get $1,000 or more, or find the words tick and tack in any order during your time through here, before you come up upon Fluffy, you are going to win this bonus game. You're going to add $10,000 into the overall B&E Cup jackpot, and you're going to win a really nice prize package that our announcer, Travis Coulter, is about to tell you about right now. Travis?
All right, Kyle. First up, let's get ready to roll into convenience with the home entertainment system. Starting off with the state-of-the-art Zenith 27-inch color television with built-in stereo surround sound plus a top-of-the-line Sony Betamax video recorder. You can record all your favorite movies at home like never before. And guess what? Record all your home movies, record your new wardrobe because you're going on a shopping spree.
Yeah.
$1,000 to upgrade your wardrobe courtesy of Fashion Boulevard. You'll be able to pick out the finest 80s threads, power suits to stylish denim. Dress for success to look your absolute best. And take all that wardrobe on your fabulous trip to Hawaii.
Yeah.
You and a guest will spend 7 days, 6 nights on a tropical escape to Maui. At the luxurious Maui Palms Resort, where you'll enjoy oceanfront accommodations, fine dining, and endless sunshine. This price package is worth Kyle $5,000.
Nice. All right. Well, of course, as you know, Kyle, we have a little something extra special here. If you are able to find tick and tack in either order in your very first 2 selections, we are going to give you an extra $5,000 added into your bank account. So with that, as we know, there's only one thing left to say, and that is, hey, Fluffy. Fluffy. All right, Kyle, so you can do this on your own, or you can ask for some help. But let's go to work.
All right, let's start with number 4.
Number 4, Nails' upside down chair. You would think by now that the fluids from Nails' cavity would have rotted through the wood, but that must be some really good oak or something. Seamus, what's behind box 4? All right, $400. Good start there. We're $600 away from a win.
All right, let's go with number 1.
All right, box number 1, top of the charts. We're going to see if it's a good one for you, or are you going to get that special digit from Fluffy? Seamus, 1, please. All right, there's tick. $600 more, or find me tack, and you're a winner.
Number 7.
Number 7, Fluffy's cane. Will he be limping along? or will he trip you up? Seamus, box 7. $150. We're up to $550 now. There are 2 boxes up there right now that can make you a winner if you can find them.
Number 2.
All right, box number 2. 2, that's in that center row. That center row can be kind of janky at times. Let's see if you will get the 2 turtles, the 2 ducks, the 2 whatever you want to say, or you're going to get a deuce dropped on you. Seamus, is this a good box 2? Oh, Kyle, no.
Mine. All mine.
Are you having troubles with your voice this week, Fluffy? You don't sound as deep in the voice as you normally would. Well, that just sounds like you're gassy. So, oh well. Unfortunately, Kyle, you weren't able to get the win here. I guess now is as good a time as any to sit here and ask you, having to go back and replay that game through, of course, no fault of your own. Did it give you any extra nerves going into that?
A little bit, because I'm like, oh God, I got to do it again.
Yeah, well.
But, you know, at the end of the day,
do not interrupt him.
At the end of the day, I win, and I'm going to do it again.
And hey, that is the very good news there is you're about to move on to get to play in Bullseye with Travis Coulter. And I can guarantee you, while it might take him 15 or 20 minutes to be able to read a question in between all of his giggles, he will not have to redo his show like I did. So just as I said earlier, 18 episodes we've tried, 18 episodes we have failed. Maybe next time on episode 19, we'll actually get that one right. But as always, we want to thank all of you for watching. Make sure that you are liking and subscribing to the video. Ring the bell for notifications so you'll know when the next one's coming up. So, of course, yes, we're going to show what's behind those other 5 boxes, because why not fuck up a little bit more? Because I'm on one tonight. So, of course, we'll give everybody that 15 seconds that they need to see if they can tell us where Tack is at, because that right now is all you can find. Tell us exactly where Tack is. You get one guess and one guess only. And, of course, that's going to be $1,000 into your MVG account. Of course, assuming you ever decide to join MVG. Why wouldn't you join MVG? This is the place to be. We have all kinds of fun, and you can only imagine. Just like when everybody's talking about what national anthem we're doing this week, we are still sitting there watching on with you and cutting up just as much. So make that choice. Earn yourself $1,000. It can't be any easier than that. All right, so time is up. So we're going to go ahead and reveal what all was behind the other boxes there, Shamos. So Tack was behind box number 8. So taking a look in here, Robert went with 5 and 8 for Tick and Tack, and I guess so. Robert was playing the I forgot to pay attention game, as Tick had already been revealed. So I'm going to only give you $500 for that one, Robert, as penalty for not paying the fucking attention. We still love you, though. Thanks for being here and being a part of it. Doug Trovinger says that Tack was behind 8, so that's $1,000 going into his MVG account. And Jason Myers will make sure that that happens. And Neil, as you take a look out there into the chat inside of MVG, did we have anybody inside of MVG that was able to choose 8 as the right place?
Yes, we did. It's Jose.
Holy crap, Jose got it. Congratulations, Jose. $1,000 will be coming into your MVG account very shortly, as provided to you by the lovely Jason Myers. But with that being said, you're welcome. We've already give you all the other stuff. Of course, as always, like I said, thank you so much for watching. When we come back from the commercial break, Travis Coulter is going to be here with Bullseye, and we'll also be looking to find out, can Turd Ferguson stay awake through an entire episode? We'll find out in just a moment. Stay tuned.
welcome, welcome, and welcome. Because it's what, turd? Yeah! That's right. You see an 18, you see a 17. Well, does that mean anything? No, not really. But you know what it does mean? It means we're adding money to our jackpot. So we got players that need to do that. They got to play a game. So let's get to this game, shall we? And let's start with an intro. And it goes a little something like this.
This is a television game in which daring determines the fate of the player. This is a game of strategy, luck, and knowledge. This is Bullseye! And here's your host, Travis Coulter!
What an electrifying announcer. Thank you, Jason Myers. Yes. You let these guys ever get any sleep around here? What are you giving them?
Yes.
Good answer. Hey, that's all we need. We just need him here. We need him present. And hey, guess what? Hey, audience, pay attention, because here comes these next two contestants. Take it away.
First, our returning champion, coming to us from New York. He comes to us with one win and $1,400 under his belt. Please welcome Kyle Hershon. And challenging him tonight, he's a college student and an arena worker from Westfield, New Jersey. Please welcome Gianni Pizzi.
Welcome to the both of you. Kyle, $1,400.
Yeah.
Is this your first time here, ain't it?
It sure is.
Well, want to welcome you to the Bullseye set.
Yeah.
Do you know? Are you familiar with the game?
Not really.
Well, we'll get to that in just a moment. You got 1,400. Do you got any plans for that?
Definitely gonna help me take care of some bills, but I definitely want to put it towards a down payment towards a car.
Ideal car. Well, you know, maybe if we can get you enough wins, we can just get you a new car.
Yeah.
So good luck to you on that. Got to take down a challenger first, though. So let's meet him. Let's meet Johnny Peasy. Welcome on back.
Thank you. Good to be back.
The wheel was nice. A little behind the scenes, almost had kicked off. You know, it had probably maybe like a tenth of a second to spin, and it would have been a completely different person. You'd actually seen a familiar face, but the shenanigans.
I'm gonna say we almost called it.
Yes, the shenanigans were not called. The brooms will stay in the back, and glad to have you here, though.
Good to be back.
Let's see, you're working in the sports arena, so do you have any crazy stories to tell us?
I wouldn't really say I've seen that much crazy things happen since I've been there, but I've almost seen it all. I've seen one fight since I've been there. I think almost one famous person, but I didn't realize it was him. But nothing really too crazy, but definitely a lot of fun seeing Devils and all the events. We just actually had March Madness there a couple days ago, and that was a lot of fun to work.
Nice. Did your bracket get busted?
Actually, no, it did not. I still have Duke is in my Final Four. I had Duke to win the whole thing, and they're still in it.
Well, you know, you'd be one of the lucky ones, so I want to wish you the best of luck there, and wish you the best of luck in this game.
Thank you.
All right, and since we have a new face here, let's sort of explain it so everyone understands. Object of the game is to score money by answering questions correctly. That'll go into the center pot. You complete the contract, then you have a chance to bank that money in the center pot. And once you reach the goal of $2,000, you will win the game. However, if you do bank any money during your turn after completing a contract, control will pass over to the other players. So that is something to think about. Any questions from any players?
No.
Kyle, we begin with you as the champion. Yay! And you're going to be playing with the categories in the left and the right window. So the left window, we have boomers, common bonds, 2010s and 20s, back again, and history. And the right window contains the following of potluck, Gen X, millennials, and movie night. And amounts will be from $1 to $400 per question. So good luck. We'll spin them and call stop when you're ready.
And yeah.
Boomers for $100. Millennials for $200. You have a contract of 5. Which would you like to take over?
Let's do millennials.
I'm on millennials at $200 a question. Here we go. This contract is a 5-question contract. It's worth $1,000. And begins with me taking forever to get to a question, as Turd would say. So, take a breather. And here it comes. Kyle, this R&B singer duetted with Monica on the popular 1998 single "The Boy Is Mine." Name the singer.
Brandy.
Brandy's correct for $200. Now before it goes, here comes the next question. This 2002 marching band themed film follows the story of a gifted drummer who enrolls in a university hoping to lead the band to victory in the BET Big Southern Classic Competition. Name the movie.
Drumline.
Drumline's correct for another $200. This champion cyclist was stripped of his post-1998 achievements due to a doping scandal. Name him.
Lance Armstrong.
Correct again for another $200. 3 down, 2 to go. $600 in the pot. Next question. This 2008 satirical action comedy follows a group of actors making a Vietnam War-themed film when their director abandons them in the jungle. What is the comedy?
At the time.
Out of time, unfortunately. Control will go over to Gianni. I'll repeat it. This 2008 satirical action comedy follows a group of actors making a Vietnam War-themed film when their director abandons them in the jungle. What is the name of the action comedy?
I don't got it.
Kyle, what did you say? You said something on the buzzer. I couldn't hear what it was.
I said Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, no. Tropic Thunder.
Oh, Jack Black.
All right. Control goes back over to you, Kyle, and we go with this next question. All right. Kyle, in 2003, Roy Horn of the duo Siegfried and Roy was attacked by what type of animal?
That would be a tiger.
That would be a tiger for $200. $800 in. One more question completes that contract. And here we go. Alright, Kyle. 2001's film Zoolander tells the tale of an egotistical male model played by which actor?
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller is correct, and you have completed the contract. Alright. Now it's decision time. There's $1,000 in that pot. You can take it, bank it. Control will pass over to Gianni like I explained earlier, or you can spin the wheels again. Control, remember the goal is $2,000.
Hold on. Return Jason back. Not here yet.
Going what?
Did you repeat what you just said? I could not hear you.
Okay, I will repeat it. You can. You've completed the contract, so you have an opportunity to bank the $1,000 that is in the pot. If you do, however, control will pass over to Gianni. Or you can keep the money in the pot, spin the reels again, and pick the next category, and hope that'll get you enough to win $2,000 if you keep control, and so on and so forth.
Let's keep going. Let's spin the wheels.
Spin the wheels. Here we go. Good luck.
It's...
You're gonna clean that up, but we're switching Gen X for 400, and it's a bullseye.
Ooh.
With the bullseye, you can answer as many questions in a contract as you like, stopping after any correct answer. What do you want to do?
Let's Gen X at 400.
Gen X 400. Here we go. Bullseye, you can stop whenever you like, so think about it with this question. How widely considered to be the most popular wrestler of the 80s, this star won 6 heavyweight championships during his career with the World Wrestling Federation, or now Entertainment.
Is it Randy Macho Man Savage?
It is not Randy Macho Man Savage. Gianni. Take control. Widely considered to be the most popular wrestler of the 80s. This star won 6 heavyweight championships during his career with the World Wrestling Federation.
Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan is correct. $400 in the pot. It's a bullseye. You can stop the contract right now. You want to do that, or you want to take another question?
I think I'll stop it.
Stop it. All right. All right. Contract is completed. Now another question. $1,400 sits in the pot. Take it and bank it. Pass control back over to Kyle, or spin the reels again.
Let's go for it.
All right. Here we go. Good luck.
All right, come on. Let's do it. Let's stop.
Four questions. Where do you go?
Okay. We'll go with common bonds.
Common bonds for 400 or 300.
200.
There's a 4 up there. 4 questions though. Whoever gets this contract completed will add $2,600 to their score and will be the game winner. Common bonds are coming with you, Gianni, at 300, starting with this. All right. Ladybugs, Minor Miracle, The Big Green. control goes over to Kyle. The common bond I need between these three things: ladybugs, minor miracle, the big green.
Um,
Time's up, unfortunately. Guesses never hurt. But I would never have seen you to seen it anyway. Those are all soccer movies.
Soccer movies. Never got me.
All right. Next one, back over to Gianni. Home state of Thomas Edison. Home state of Woodrow Wilson. Home state of Count Basie.
Wow. It's New Jersey. Smash State.
It is New Jersey, and that's $300.
Wow. Go figure.
Would have been like, I don't know, you might want to leave now. Here we go, though. Next one. Song Ming Shang.
Say that again?
Song Ming Shang.
No.
Time is up. Control, Kyle, is yours. Repeat those. Song Ming Shang.
I believe those are all dynasties.
I will give that to you. Those are all dynasties, correct. You are back in control. 2 questions completes this contract and wins the game. Here we go. Crunchy Frog. Dead Parrot. Ministry of Silly Walks. Time's up. Gianni, you can take it back if you know. Crunchy Frog. Dead Parrot. Ministry of Silly Walks.
I cannot.
Flashback. You might have seen them. They are Monty Python sketches.
Yeah.
Aww. Kyle, back to you. I like that sketch. That was pretty funny. All right. Potato Eaters. Sunflowers in a Vase. Bedroom at Arliss.
Those I believe are Van Gogh paintings.
They are $300. And $2,300 sits in the pot. Answer this question on common bonds correctly. You'll advance it to $2,600. The game is yours. So here it is. Nano Giga Family.
I think those are.
Those are out of time, unfortunately. Hit that one now. Thank you. Gianni, if you can answer this question on the common bonds correctly, the game will be yours. Nano Giga Family.
What types of iPods?
Aww. They are types of pets.
Nano. Oh. Boo.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. Back to you, Kyle. And then in that situation, again, one question. And we'll see what happens. We have this. Tacking, beating, jibbing.
Jibbing?
Repeat that?
No, I was like the last one, was it?
Oh, sorry. I think you said you wanted to make sure if you had an answer. I wanted to hear it. So, unfortunately, you're out of time. Gianni, this game could be yours. You can answer the bond between these items of tacking, beating, jibbing.
that's a fighting.
Unfortunately, is incorrect. They are sailing terms.
Gotta go again.
I should just do a check. Hey, Turd, are you still awake? Okay, good. We're still one question away from completing the contract in this game. We try. Alright, Kyle. Chance to do it here. Your items are Upsilon, Gamma, Delta.
Those letters.
I'm sorry, repeat that.
Those are Greek letters.
And you have won the game.
Yeah.
William Cal. That's a good game.
Oh, man. Kyle, we'll be back to talk with you in just a moment. Gianni, you had some good questions in there. You took the contract back a few times. Unfortunately, nothing to show for it this time. Did you have fun, though?
Oh yeah, it was still a great game.
Absolutely. And
At least I can stay in my home state of New Jersey. So.
yes, you can. Absolutely. I've had a couple of those home state questions where I'm like, oh, I should have. Take that with you. We'll give you some nice parting gifts, and we hope to see you back on another episode of the Barry Enright Cup. Everybody give it up for Gianni.
Yeah.
And when we come back, Kyle, 2,600 this game. That's 1,400 from the other game. That's $4,000. Are you ready to add to it?
Yeah.
Zappy's been on a bit of a tear, so I hope you can tame him. So we'll find out if we can get that done. We'll be back on Bullseye right after And we're back here with Bullseye Night in America. Yeah. We're here with our winner, Kyle Hershon, who's just added 2,600, total of 4,000. And it's time to face Zappy. You ready? Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Yes.
Are you ready?
It's time to face Zappy. Okay.
Let's do it.
Here's bonus island, and the object is very simple. What you just want to do is spin a bullseye in each one of the windows. If you can do that in one spin, oh happy day, because you'll win the money in the pot that will double that. And guess what? You'll win a nice prize package.
Yeah.
And Jason will tell you about that nice prize package, and it'll go something like this. I said like that. Dang it. Oh my gosh, it'll go something like this.
Kyle will provide you with the best kind of meals by going right to the sauce. First, you'll have an unforgettable dinner cooked in a sauce by a real gourmet chef using your brand new set of cookware.
Yeah, cookware.
Encore Cookware features exclusive multi-door 5-ply construction, minimum moisture cooking, and gentle even heat distribution. Wrapped in a gleaming stainless steel from Encore. Then he'll create that delicious sauce using this handy food preparer. This KitchenAid mixer can handle most every task, from a single egg white to beating yeast doughs. With attachments, it's a complete food preparer. Next, he'll add a dash of lime to the sauce, and he'll open it with this gleaming brass opener stand. The Vintner Corkmaster, mount on a bar or a counter, clamp to a table stand or a tripod for convenient mobility. Designed to uncork and recork your favorite wine safely and easily from Rogar Manufacturing Company. And finally, Kyle, your mouth will be watering as you smell the aroma of your food simmering in this fantastic kitchen suite. From Gibson, it's a suite of kitchen appliances featuring a frost-clear refrigerator freezer with adjustable cantilever shelves, Wayne flat-out crispers, and a total energy-saving system. A portable dishwasher with 3 levels of washing action and energy-saver switch, and an electric range with high-speed surface elements, electric clock timer, and self-cleaning oven to make cooking a pleasure. All from Gibson, one of the leading consolidated industries. This sauce package is worth in cash and prizes, Kyle. Over $4,400.
All right, 4,400 plus potential cash. And like I said, if you get those 3 bullseyes in that one spin, that'll activate the bonus. And on top of everything, we'll add an additional $5,000. So, you ready? You got questions?
No.
Okay. Well, everybody wish some luck. And let's do it. Spin number 1.
Yeah.
And some hiccups. $700, Kyle. That's at risk. You can take it if you want. Forget about the prize package. The 3 bullseyes will double that. So what do you want to do? You want to stop and take your money, or risk it and go on for everything?
I want to go on.
All right, here we go. Good luck. Here comes spin number 2. Add 200 to that. That makes 900. And you got a bullseye on the bottom window, so you can stop and take the 900 right now. You got 2 down, 8 to go, or you got to get to 3 bullseyes total. Risk 900 or go for it, or stop and take it, I guess.
Let's go for it.
All right. Do you want that? You got a bullseye in that bottom window. Do you want to freeze it?
I want to
Or
freeze
do you want to leave it open?
Let's freeze it.
All right. If Zappy's in the bottom window, you'll be safe. Wish you best of luck. Here comes spin number 3. $200.
Hey.
$1,400. 3 spins in, you'd have 7 spins to go before you completed the long way. Stop and take the 1,400 or go on for all the prizes in the pack.
Keep going.
Here we go. Spin number 4. $1,700 in, 4 spins down, you'd have 6 more spins to complete. Stop and take the $1,700 that is at risk, or go on, build it up with the prizes.
I feel like we've got a good vibe going. I want to keep going.
All right. Spin number 5, let's go. Good luck.
Shot.
Takes you up to $2,000. Stop. Take that. That's a lot of money. Or you can go on, risk it. Spin number 6. You're halfway through. What do you want to do?
I want to get that last bullseye. We're gonna go
So you want to keep going then, huh?
Yep.
All right. Do you want to freeze that bullseye up on the top right?
Yes, I do.
All right, bullseye is frozen. If Zappy resides there, you are safe. Got pretty good chances. So let's see what happens. Here comes spin number 6. Best of luck. $2,300, 6 spins down, just 4 spins left. Stop and take the money or risk it.
Let's keep going.
Keep going. Here comes spin number 7. Good luck. $200. You're up to $2,500. Stop and take that, or you can risk it. We'll double it if it's a bullseye, but if it's Zappy, it all goes away. What do you want to do?
Again, I feel like I've got a good vibe going on. I want to keep going.
All right. Wish him luck. Here comes spin number 8.
And with that, I say 8. I did it.
Right, you did it. You did it. $5,000, 8 spins. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Good money right there. And you got the prize package. So just from this bonus round win alone, $9,400 plus your previous winnings, you are up to $13,400.
Nice.
And the good news is when we come back next week, you get to start the Joker's Wild. And not to put too much pressure on you, but if you can go through the whole show, meet me back here on Bonus Island. You'll be driving in a brand new car.
Oh boy.
But we gotta at least get through the first show next week. We gotta even get to next week. But before we even get to any of all that, you stayed safe for a little bit. Where do you think he was?
I probably the bottom one.
I think it was safer than. All right. Audience, what about you? Where's Zappy here? Get your guesses in. Where's going? Get your guesses in before it expires. Get them in. Get them. Get them in. Money for the right guess. If it's not right, well, they tried. And time's up. And I will say that if you had chosen the top right, the money is yours. So you weren't safe until a little bit later in the game. You were playing with a little bit of fire. Hey, look at that. We got Doug got it right. Nope, sorry, that says top. James got it right. Gianni got it right. Good job, guys. Money for you. Did anybody hit it in that audience out there in our YouTube land? Oh. Well, hey, guess what? They already got access to the money, so it'll hit their accounts quicker than you can say Alakazam. And look at that, they're already paid.
Looking at the audience chat on YouTube, somebody said top, but they didn't specify which one. There's two of them up there.
Sad day. Sorry. If this was double cross, we would have let you have that, but I can't give that to you. Try again. We'll see you next time in the paying attention department.
Right.
Well, that's it for Bullseye then.
Yep, 18 down, 2 to go.
And I didn't put Turd to sleep, so I think the count still stays at 4 or 5. So
I think it's 5.
I think it's 5, but
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take 1. That's the over under. So
Hey, so at 5, that means Turd has 13 wins and 5 losses. So
will he be able to hold a good 25% record before the end of the season of the Barry Enright Cup? You all have to tune in to find out.
Right. Because next week is episode 19, the penultimate episode of this season of the Barry Enright Cup. It's still don't want it in.
hey, this will be just like definition. We'll come back once every 2 or 3 years.
Sounds like a plan.
Old as shit, man.
I'm not saying nothing.
Hey, we've been having a lot of fun here, so
Oh yeah, definitely.
all good things must come to an end, or at least they need to take a break for a little while instead of, having 40 episodes in a season and finishing your season one day and then the next day starting a whole new fucking season. Not that ever happens around here or anything.
Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. That was a bad cough. Bad cough right there.
Well, now Travis, that sounds like
that checked out.
that sounds like he's over there trying to press his luck.
Well, I guess you might want to like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to that one.
Right.
Well, Turd, before we go, somebody in the audience asked, "Do you have some coffee before Bullseye started?"
Do I have some coffee? Oh, I thought you were going to say the coffee or copy.
Coffee.
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 We'll have some coffee and then we'll talk.
Yeah. 555-4444. Call us up, we'll talk. No big whoop.
That's right. Sometimes we'll get a little verklempt. Well, y'all can talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The Civil War was neither civil nor war. Discuss.
I need some extra time to think about it first.
Right. Well, you're going to have all the time to think about it because you got a week to think about it.
Yay!
And tonight's episode was dedicated to the memory of she.
She.
That's all you need to know. She.
Yep, she.
Who knows
John.
who will dedicate the next episode to?
All right. Well, John Justice does ask about Monopoly being live this week. Some things happened last night to where it could not be done. So we are looking to try to squeeze it in at some point this week. So guys, here's the important part on that. If you want to know when it's going to happen, you have got to subscribe to this channel. If you subscribe and you ring that bell for the notifications, you're going to find out when we're going live. That is the most important thing you can do. And it, as always, it supports the work that those of us that are the creators here as a part of Brandon Scruggs MVG Productions. That is how you find out when things are going on. So please support the work that he does. He loves doing it. We all love doing it. Hey, I bet you if we can get some more subscribers, Travis might actually do an episode of the Challengers, and he might even do it live.
Well, that's probably the only way you're getting it is if I'm doing it live. So
this is true.
He's thrown down the gauntlet, so you all know what to do out there. Subscribe. Turn on the bell for notifications.
It doesn't cost anything.
It really
It doesn't? Well, son of a bitch, I paid.
Last I checked, it doesn't.
Man.
Well, it may cost you dignity, but we already know that.
Scruggs told me it was $9.99 a month.
What dignity? We're a dignity less here.
This is
Yeah,
true.
we all lost that the day we started this channel.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
We'll talk about that. In the meantime, thank you all again so much for tuning in to the Barry Enright Cup. We look forward to seeing you next week when episode 19 airs. In the meantime, I'm Jason Myers.
Number one answer. I'm Travis.
And I'm Turd Ferguson, and you sure as hell aren't. Yeah. We'll see you back here next time for more of the Barry and Enright Cup. Until then, be thankful you're not around Travis. Good night, everybody.
Ooh, yeah.
Try playing the music this time, dipshit.
Some of our party contestants will receive Creamettes, premium quality in a famous green box. Put some tender without sticking together. Creamettes, try some tonight. Also, Ragu homestyle spaghetti sauce, good enough to call homemade. It's not your mother's spaghetti sauce, it's from a jar. And scrub-free heavy-duty bathroom cleaner, the foam that cleans on contact with the power of a cleanser without scrubbing, scratching, gritty residue. Scrub-free. The Barry and Enright Cup is a Grandma Studios production in association with MVG Productions.
This show should likely be edited.
Right to Travis Coulter, here of MVG Productions.
No, it's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the final buzzer sounds and the lights dim on another exciting day, we bid farewell here at MVG Productions, broadcasting from the heart of Sylva, North Carolina. Today we've seen contestants triumph, puzzles unravel, and fortunes change. We hope our game shows brought you thrills, laughter, and maybe a few nail-biting moments. Thank you for being a part of our audience, supporting us, and recognizing the vision of Brandon Scruggs, who owns and operates MVG Productions. Until next time, we leave you with our national anthem. Good night.
They grabbed him by the balls, or the jewels.